That's how much I pay
Yeah,
to share a bedroom and an apartment with 5 people.
Yeah. Today we'll be playing true or false about the cost of living around the world.
Do you know anything about it?
I mean, I've lived in Asia for a bit, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Instead of like going to summer camp growing up, we traveled.
I've spent like a month in Costa Rica, 6 weeks living in Peru, and then like traveled around Europe.
True or false? The United States is the 10th most populated country in the world.
What are the other 9? I thought it was like 7.
I think we're like 4 or 5.
You seem confident.
I feel like there's like maybe 6.
That one is false. We are the 3rd most populated after China and India.
Wow.
True or false? In Nigeria, a 1-bedroom apartment in a city center costs upwards of $2,000 per month.
I'm gonna say true. I feel like this one's trying to trick me.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
That seems like pretty crazy. That's like LA price. Maybe it's true? I mean...
I think it's false.
That one is false.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Approximately $591.25 per month.
I'm doing really badly.
I'm just like nervous.
In the state of California, United States, one can expect to pay on average $1,410 for a 1,020 square foot apartment.
I think
But
that's too low.
you think it's too low? I feel like that's not a big.
Is that like a 1 bedroom?
I don't think it's big. Is this with utilities? Like,
I'm gonna
what
say
are we
false.
talking about here?
True. I think.
I don't know how big square
Yeah,
foot
me neither.
is. Is it false?
That one's true.
True or false? The most populated country in the world is China.
True.
True. Wait.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Pretty sure that's true.
Yeah.
That one is true.
Okay. I was worried.
In Nigeria, the average salary is the equivalent of $1,287.87 per month.
That's too high.
Yeah.
Some places in Asia are like that.
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna say false.
That one is true.
Maybe Nigeria is the place to be. True or false? In Russia, the average salary as of 2019 is typically higher than 3,000 USD per month.
I have no idea.
False. I don't know.
I will say true again.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say
A
true.
month. I think that
I don't know why.
That one is false.
Okay.
The average salary is around 43,030 rupees, or $698.81 in US dollars per month.
Let's go plus.
In Brazil, rent for a 900 square foot apartment varies anywhere from 528 to 852 US dollars per month.
I feel like it varies more than that. Because Brazil is a huge country, so
Oh
like...
yeah, it is. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
True.
Really?
I don't think that's that much for 900 square feet.
That one is true.
Oh, really?
I'm getting everything wrong.
In Indonesia, a 1-bedroom apartment in the city center would cost upwards of $900 a month USD.
True.
I think this is true. I took a class where we talked about the capital of Indonesia. I'm forgetting it now. Yes, Jakarta, thank you.
That one is false.
So it's a lot cheaper? Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. In Bangladesh, a 1-bedroom apartment in the city center is about $131.17 US dollars per month.
I think it's less than that.
I think it's true. It's a very exact number, so...
False.
True, because that would be similar to Indonesia, maybe?
That one is true.
I'll do.
True or false? In Mexico, a simple, decent meal at a busy neighborhood restaurant or food court costs about $5.
I think true.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
I think it's lower because
Yeah.
it's like
I agree.
street food-esque. Like that's always cheap no matter where you go.
That one is true.
Okay, never mind.
A 1-bedroom apartment in a city center in Pakistan is the equivalent of $97.77 US dollars per month.
I think that that's true because it's a specific number.
Yeah.
Like what you were
I
saying.
think, yeah.
97.77 US dollars is like a good deal.
Yeah.
So I would hope
true.
it's true.
That one is true.
Cool.
Nice.
True or false? In Mexico, one could expect to pay around $1,200 US for a furnished 2-bedroom home per month.
I'm gonna go with true.
False, because that's like here-ish.
I think it might be less than that.
Yeah, I would think it would be less, except that it's furnished, so I would, maybe that seems about right.
That one is false. It's $750.
False.
That's how much I pay
Yeah,
to share a bedroom
That's my
in an
rent.
apartment with 5 people.
Yeah, and there's 8 people living in my house, and that's my individual rent.
Wow.
True or false? A 2-bed, 1-bath apartment in China would typically cost around 4,500 renminbi a month, which is about $587.5 US, plus another 300 renminbi for utilities.
Me. Oh, well, one of us is right.
I know in China, like, the rent would be pretty different depending on whether you're in a city or not. I think that's reasonable.
I'm just gonna say true too.
That one's true.
Okay.
I think I only got like one right.
Honestly, same.
Okay, cool.
That was really hard.
I just think here is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I realized I do not know that much about living expenses.
Same. And square feet.